some channels who are putting out numbers may not be accurate, or they might be getting conflicting information. So we're just taking it from official sources, and only after confirmation from official sources flashing the casualty figures. Let's hope that the casualties are low, viewers, because obviously the nation's prayers with those who are actually undergoing treatment. There, Amit Shah around the site of the blast, and you can see him taking great interest in what has transpired. This is clearly something that warrants close scrutiny and attention. So if this was just an ordinary cylinder blast, by now we would have known that. So clearly something more than meets the eye there. You can see, viewers, from the impact that this was a powerful explosion. I want to go across to General Dhillon. General Dhillon, the Home Minister himself now not ruling out any angles here, which suggests that perhaps this is more than what we initially conjectured. Sir.
Rahul, Home Minister not ruling out any angle or any theory or any line of investigation is exactly the way investigations happen.
Right.
Never in an investigation you foreclose a line, because you never know after 3 steps what might emerge. So keeping all the lines open and all the lines of investigation open and progressing on every aspect or every theory or every way the investigation goes on is a very matured and professional way of handling an investigation. So that does not mean that this is line A, B, C or D is the most probable line. Only once the investigating team with professionals and forensic inputs reach a particular level of confidence and the conclusion, then only they will say, okay, this looks most probable. Till that time, all the lines of investigation will be kept open and progressed. It's a very professional way of dealing a situation like this. And at the same time, I would again request, let's not add anything which may cause panic, because it's a serious issue. It's a national security issue. And conjecturing in such a case, I have handled Pulwama blast, which was more or less the vehicles were blown off to pieces and not even traced.
Yes.
So I know firsthand how things happen. But I am also saying, let's not jump to any conclusion. Let's give time to the investigating agencies. They are dealing and leading on all the leads. By the way, the leads not only emerge from the site of the accident or the incident. Leads would be coming in from various intercepts which are being, as of now, being intercepted. They would be coming from various interrogations which are happening with the people who have been apprehended in the morning. And there may be other leads from the background intelligence which would be coming.
Okay.
So not to focus solely on the site of incident, the investigating agencies take these leads from everywhere, and after corroborating in a professional manner, they will come out with the most probable theory or the most accurate theory.
Right. We've been told now, viewers, that a large number of channels who have been flashing figures that have run into over a dozen might have got it wrong. So again, this tells us that one should not leap into taking unverified information and flashing it on your screens. But Dr. Ranganathan, very quickly, you were raising your hand, you wanted to make a point. I wanted to also bring in Sushant Sareen right after, and of course, Mr. Modi. Yes.
No, I very briefly want to make 3 points. Number 1, I have never seen the Home Minister visit the place of the explosion site and the hospitals where the victims and the injured are after a normal, quote-unquote, routine car CNG explosion. This is unprecedented. I mean, it would be, I don't know what to say. It has never happened. And I've been checking off, the previous last 1 year, there have been 3 major CNG-based explosions in cars, and all of them have happened at the filling stations. So this kind of explosion leaving so much devastation is rare. Now I want to turn to something which, please don't take me wrongly, because I have tremendous respect for our intelligence agencies and the brave officers who are investigating this. And I've been seeing it's been almost 4 hours. Now, if it is, people are saying it could be traces of ammonium nitrate. If the explosion is through ammonium nitrate, then there are very few chances of residues being left, because explosion leads to nitrogen, oxygen and water, steam. If at all there are residues left, that would point to ammonium nitrate explosion, then the whole area has to be sealed off. And I am actually seeing on various channels people walking in, even some journalists touching the so-called remains of the car. So I think the investigative agency should have sealed it immediately. And number two, it is an I-10. You know the HR number plate that people are saying it is. You know the Faridabad, what happened today, and it's in Haryana with an HR tag. And Delhi NCR is actually the world's most CCTV dense area. There's about 2,000 CCTVs per square mile or per square kilometer. So in 4 hours, I would have imagined one would have traced the origins of that I-20 car, from where it began. If it began from Faridabad, then 2 plus 2 is 4. But I would have expected in 4 hours at least that bit of information should have been supplied to the media, if not to the common public.
Well, I mean, there are, of course, inputs coming in because we've been told that the driver has been identified and so on and so forth. We're just being a little more careful in putting out the name, etc., because, we don't want to suggest that the owner was somebody who was in any way linked to all of this. We don't even know if the I-20 belonged to the person who was driving it. It was just merely registered and then perhaps stolen. I don't know. We can't get into all of those things, and therefore I think we're being a little more conservative with the information. So, Shan Sareen, what do you make of this? Mr. Modi also here with us. I'm going to go across to him.